So, hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about a character from Hollow Knight called Ood. And you probably heard of Ood reading through some of the lore tablets around Green Path. But I recently came to this shocking realization that Ood is Gorb. So I'm going to be showing you all the things that led me to that. So here we are. If you haven't found the stag station yet, then I genuinely respect you. But basically, you're going to go up here. This is probably the easiest lore tablet, one of them, other than the ones when you start off the game. This is one of the easiest to find, but just in case you forgot where it is, here you're going to go out, just go up and then right. So I think you can still negotiate this pretty easily, even if you don't have the movement upgrades, but whatever. So here it is. So this is going to tell us who Ood is. So what it says is, the greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of Ood reveals itself to us. So that means that Ood created all of the greenery you see in Green Path through a dream somehow. So you'll notice it referred to Ood as the greater mind. So here we are in Howling Cliffs. If you haven't found this place yet, basically you go to Green Path, you go to the Forgotten Crossroads looking area, you go to the right, there'll be a chest that'll drop 2 geo. Just jump into it, kill the Elder Balders, and then you're good to go. So this place is where you will find Gorb. Now, I already fought Gorb, and there was no damn way I was walking all the way over the junk pit just to make a high quality video. So, yeah. But anyway, here we are. This is where you'll find Gorb, so you haven't fought him yet. And when you read this thing, it says, "Here lies Gorb, the great mind." So this means that Gorb is also called the Great Mind, which is kind of interesting because Ood is the Greater Mind. So sure, Greater Mind and Great Mind aren't exactly the same, but it still associates the two because it shows that they're both beings of higher mind. So here we're going to go equip a charm, and this charm is called the Shape of Ood. So you'll have to get this from going to the Lake of Ood, which is sort of after where you fought Hornet. I'm not going to talk about that much in this video, but basically we're going to, if you find Ood there, you can get this charm. So it says, reveals the form of Ood within the bearer. While focusing soul, the bearer will take on a new shape and can move freely to avoid enemies. So it will reveal the form of Ood within us. In other words, it's going to make us look like Ood. So now we're going to try focusing with this charm equipped. And notice we turn into Gorb. So just look at that. Notice how, so if you go to see Ood, Ood looks, Ood has the sort of snake-like things, even though I think Ood is supposed to be a slug, but whatever. So, but you'll notice this chart just that supposedly reveals the form of Ood within you just completely makes you turn into Gorb's lower body. Obviously, you have a different shell than Gorb has. Okay, so it is of course true that Gorb is a slightly lighter shade of gray than the thing we turned into when we focus soul. If you look closely, Gorb looks lighter just because it's a ghost and the lower body is translucent. The whole thing's translucent. If you look closely, it is slightly a dark shade of gray, just not quite that dark. So yeah, but still, that's the reasoning. Both Gorb and Ood are the great mind, and the thing that's supposed to turn us into Ood turns us into Gorb.